Welcome back to Movie Chats. I'm Steve, and this is a pickup video. But we also met up with some good friends at the weekend, so let's get into this one, shall we? So, as you know, we met up with Chris Hayden, Cookie and Hayden's, and my counterpart on Movie Chats, Little Steve. And it's always good when we get to meet up. We don't get to see each other that often. With with little Steve living in Grantham and Chris now living in Real. We should be able to meet up a bit more. You know, the travelling distances aren't that great, and the time isn't that long now. So hopefully, this is the first of many that we get to meet up, and we do more stuff. So we stayed over at Chris's on Saturday night. We had a few beers, we watched the football, we had some tea. Yeah, it was just great to catch up with people. Now, on the Sunday morning, we did go to Real Boot Sale, um, which is quite interesting because, Chris went off of his way. Steve and I tried to stay together as much as we could, but we did separate. But this is what I've picked up at the boot sale. Now, it's not just what I've picked up at the boot sale either. There was some uh, exchanging of gifts between the three of us. I'll go through them as well, what I've received, and yeah, we'll go with that. So the first item I picked up. Now I do have to say we paid the £5 early entry to Rill, and for the first hour I was like, what have I paid this money for? Because there's not much here, but after that I saw the allure to it, because you still got 2 to 3 hours worth of early access when buyers were turning up, and it was when when these sellers were turning up, and it was when these sellers were turning up that I got the majority of my stuff. So yeah, I do see the draw to the early access, but it's not something I would normally do. Okay, so the first item I picked up was this Halo Ghost. This is a 2016 deluxe model. I can't find many of them for sale in the UK. When I've been looking at eBay, a lot of them have been selling over in the States. But I paid a fiver for this. The ones that are going on eBay are about 15 quid. So I'm quite made up with this. Now I got this and the next couple of items on the same store. So yeah, the young lad was selling what looks like to be his pop and figure collection. So Chris and Steve both bought things from the same store. But yeah, this is a 2016 Ghost. Now I have got the Elite figure to sit in here, and I'll change my Halo display, and you'll see why in a minute, to fit these in. So I was made up with that. That was a fiver. The next one I picked up was Sergeant Johnson, a little Halo pop. Now he wanted £5 for him, but I paid £3. A little bit of negotiating. So yeah, got him as well. And then I got this bad boy. This is the reason why I'm gonna have to change my display. Now I have got a few Halo pops still in boxes, but the size of Sergeant Johnson. So I can get away with that. I think he might be a bit big to stay in the box, so I might keep the box and unbox him and have him sort of at the back of one of the displays somewhere. Now, that was what I picked up at the boot sale. So yeah, it was quite a quiet boot sale for me, really. That's all I've picked up. Let's get on to the gifts, shall we? So little Steve sent over Stargate, the Arc of Truth and Continuum. Now this is the TV movies which happened after Stargate SG-1 finished. I think it happened after SG1 finished. But these are quite good films. These good extended episodes, shall we say? And plus, he knows I like my Stargate. I'm getting back into my SG1 and Atlantis at the moment. Yeah, the Butterfly Effect trilogy. Now, the first film on this was absolutely amazing. The second one nosedived, and the third one was just shockingly bad. I wouldn't bother with it. But I'm looking forward to diving back into the first one, so thank you for this. As you know, I have my Hulk comic, which is here. Sorry, I should have got this ready before I started, which is here. And I picked this up when we were in Grantham when we went to see Little Steve once. And Little Steve picked up a couple more, and I asked what he was doing with them, and he's passed them over to me. So the two Spiderman ones. Okay. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving these a read, and I think these are going to be a great addition to my collection. And the gifts don't stop there. Chris, being Chris, right, knows I like me Transformers. He knows I like different things as well, like the money boxes and stuff like that. You know, just look really, really cool. He's combined the two together. This is a lovely Bumblebee money bank. Still got the stopper. You know, there's nothing in it, not like the Herbie one that he sold on the live stream. But yeah, Chris, I absolutely love this, mate. This is going to be brilliant to put all my spare change in so I can go to collect more Transformers. I was made up, absolutely made up when I saw this. Thank you very much, mate. Right, and then he allowed us to have a look at stuff that was coming up on potential future whatnots to see if there's anything else that we'd like and give us first refusal on it. So I picked up this Optimus Prime head. It's one of those room guards. It needs batteries. It's not quite working at the moment, but his eyes pick up any movement in the room, and then he says different phrases when people walk in front of it. And it's also a night light as well because his eyes light up. So I need to replace the batteries, and yeah, that'll look perfect on the side near the telly here, or find somewhere for him. This I did like this. And then I also picked up this gizmo. Now, Little Steve had his eye on this as well, but I'd already spoke to Chris about this before we went down. He's missing the battery compartment, but he's one of these that he sings and rocks and nods. So I'm going to put batteries in this. These two cost me £14 for the two. Little Steve did his own deal with other stuff. I think Chris was quite happy with what we offered and the negotiations behind it. But like I say, thank you for the opportunity to have a look around, mate. And yeah, they were good. Not bad little buys. So yeah, I'm looking forward to displaying these two as additions to my collections. So hopefully you've enjoyed what I've picked up there. It's a little bit all over the place. Like I say, I was looking more for the displays and where things can go when I was walking around the boot sale. I think that's the tack I've got to take now, because as you know, I'm trading a lot of my collections in, parts of my collections in, sorry, to Starbase 55, for example. I'm selling like me Warhammer stuff on eBay, etc. So I've got to be a bit more mindful about the space and what I'm using where, as I'm buying these bigger items, the more displayable items. Let me know what you think about the comments about my pickups, and yeah, if you haven't already, then please like this video. Better yet, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel. We are currently at 520-ish subscribers. We're fluctuating between 522 and 525. We'd like to get to that 1,000 mark by Christmas. I know we are a long way off, but with your love and your support, we'll get there. I'm sure we will do. I'm Steve. You've been watching Movie Chats, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.